everyone, welcome back. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate the comments some of you had left or messages you've sent me. I really appreciate you guys watching. I know everybody has these videos, but I am like really into this Live Rich planner, you know, and after going from Erin Condren, you know, and all that I've, you know, for years, and now when I heard obviously that Miko was going to come up with, the budget mom was going to come up with the Live Rich planner, I was like, okay, let me try hers out. I was going to transfer or start working out of an hourly planner. I used to work off of a vertical, and then I went to the horizontal, which I really did not like. I tried and I did not like it. And I'm like, okay, you know, let me try the hourly. If that doesn't work out, I'll go back to the horizontal. You know, I didn't know what I was going to do, but she came out and I absolutely love this planner. So the first thing that I want to point out is I have no problem with the covers. Miko keep going with the covers because there's so many other options that we can use. So this is the cover that it comes with. It's kind of, you know, cardstock, like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a vinyl, but I have seen like instead of some of the Live Rich planner communities where dogs have gotten into it. I felt so bad for that, you know, that woman that posted it. I was like, oh my God, I know how it feels. So I cut it up, I took it off, it comes off, you know, I just cut, you know, little incisions so I can put it back if I want to. And I bought some covers. I bought this one, Mistress of All Evil. I love it. It just snaps on and off. You know, the same, you know, like the Erin Condren's, you know, it's a little hard to put on, but it's the front, the back. It's just absolutely beautiful. If you guys are interested, I will leave a link to the shop owner. It's Plan the Day, I believe, on Etsy, but I will leave the link. But you know, my family thinks I'm evil anyway because I'm such a horror movie buff. So I just figured this would be perfect. And I'm like on opposite sides of the spectrum here. I love horror movies. I absolutely love horror movies. The Exorcist being my favorite movie. But I also love Disney. I know, it's just so weird. I love Disney. My husband and I were just discussing, you know, over the week, vacation week, how we were telling our kids, you know, we only had you guys because we used to watch Disney movies and we felt weird, so now we have an excuse. But we love Disney. And then I bought one for my teacher planner, my Erin Condren teacher planner. And I put poor unfortunate souls. That's how I feel about my students, you know, because they have to deal with me. But yes, I love this. I love Ursula. She was my, you know, I think you know, back when I was a teen, obviously I loved Ariel more, but now I can relate so much better to, you know, the evilness of all. So going on, I'm going to be quick on this one. I don't want to leave a long drawn out video, but I'm going to plan with you guys just for next week. I may only do half of the week. I don't have much scheduled. I know it doesn't sound like it, but when we came back from San Diego last week, you know, we came home, I threw a load in the dishwasher, and then in the laundry is what I meant, not the dishwasher, sorry. I'm still not feeling well. And I sat down, I was relaxing, and all of a sudden I felt like I got run over by a truck. My whole body started aching. And I was in bed for 2 days, you know, just on NyQuil. And I found that if you know, you have body aches and joint pain, I always put a Salon Pass or, you know, lidocaine patch on my lower back, and that helps. That with some Dayquil, partner with some Dayquil. And I do function well. And that's what I did to do a little bit, but Thursday I was just knocked out. It was like I was just taking NyQuil every 4 hours, and it was weird because it's not a fever. There's no fever involved. My throat doesn't hurt. Just my body, like I don't know if I was worn out. I'm tired. I don't know. So I'm still not all here. But I'm going to start again July, and I'm going to go with my little $6.50 here little planner, $3.50 actually, this week. And here is what my week looks like. I'm going to start off with this right here. I hope you guys can all see. And I did create some little things. I'm just going to try them out. I don't know whether I'm going to use them or not. They're, you know, removable, but just wanted to, you know, to see. And first I'm going to try this out, see how this works. This little washi, since I don't really, and you know, I created these, so they might be a little off. I'm not sure how they're going to work. if the measurements will be exact. And like I said, you know, I create them, they're still a little off, so and I will fix that. I just wanted to try to see. I'm not really a washi person. You know, I have all these washies as well. Don't really use them, look, as you can tell. They're just there. So, and I do have some July 4th one, which, you know, I could probably incorporate those here instead, but I just wanted to try out how it would look down here, since all we really do in the evening is watch TV. You know, my kids and I. Like I mentioned before, I am a teacher and I have summers off. This one was a little longer. I could probably, you know, but here we go. And then the one thing that I did want to cover up, and I hope this works. If not, I'll create another one. This little thing right here. It's not the greatest, and I don't like the way it looked. Let me try it one more time. Line it up. There we go. And I also have this happy planner, little stencil that I used to use on my Erin Condren, and I used it on my teacher planner all the time, you know, just check boxes, and you know, I could create them right here. And I just like the way it's perfect little squares. And I don't really do checklists a lot. You know, I write everything down. You know, I know I'm older, but I still have a pretty decent memory. So I just, you know, as long as I write it down, I'm okay. I wanted to try, I did bigger fonts here, because I know those were kind of small. And these are huge, but I kind of like it. And I might use that to cover up my days that, you know, I wasn't happy with my writing. Let me try. So far, so good. So I think I'm only covered half of the week, and then I'll just go over the rest. That one might be way too long, so I'll probably use something else for that, or just shorten it up. But here's the way it's going to look so far. And let me start off with Monday. Hopefully I am much better by Monday, because so far I'm still just a little out of it. And I will be using my mid-liners, and I do have my Staedtler pens. I'm missing, you know, a couple. I tend to color coordinate my pens, and then my Muji. But let's just try it out. And I have other stickers, way too many here, and I'm going to try them out to see, and I do want to incorporate some of Budget Mom stickers there. And then these are from Planner Chick. I love hers too. And the majority of these stickers, other than these that came with the budget planner, they usually come in my planners, or, you know, when I buy something sampler kits. I did buy these. These are like my daughter's, you know, but like I said, sample kits. I've had them for years. I don't like spending much. I don't think it's, especially if you're following the Budget Mom and then you spend money on needless things. Just, you know, I try to budget, and you know, that's what the purpose of this is. And I also did, let me see if it came out. I did these little stickers for like hourly, and you know, and things like that fit right here. And I did make them a little too light, but I don't care. So 8 a.m. and this is supposed to be my half-hour mark. See, they're just so short, and I think I messed them up. So that will be, no, that was the hour. They were supposed to be a little bit longer and stuff, so I'll redo those. But you know, I can always do this. So I'm gonna go with red for 8 a.m. We are having solar panels installed. They're scheduled to come out on July 14th. However, on Monday, they will be out at 8 a.m. because, and I am not happy with that whatsoever right now. But I have something on here that, stickers. So let me use this. They need to come and update our panel, because when we bought this house, it had, you know, very old electricity, and the panel is old and it doesn't support it. We do have to eventually have someone come out and redo all the electricity anyway, all the everything in the house, just old electricity. It's built 1950, this home. So we have to have that done. But tomorrow they're gonna upgrade our panel so they can connect the solar panel. I mean, Monday they're gonna come up, and it's going to be about 4 to 6 hours. I'm hoping for 4. So they're cutting the power. And the company is Sunrun. Upgrade panel system. And I'm hoping we can go to my friend's house to go swimming and be in air conditioning, because there is no way with me going through menopause that I'm going to be able to deal with being home with no air conditioning and 93-degree weather. I do live in California, but still, you know, it's hot. I could go to the beach, but everything's closed, and with the way I'm feeling right now, I just do not feel like going out. And I'm sure I'll probably feel better by then, but you know, I don't know. Call. I'll put her name, you guys won't know. And you know, if not, you know, we'll just suck it up. I don't have a pool yet. Next summer we're putting our pool in, but I can do stuff in the morning, kind of, sort of, because we don't have any electricity. So we're gonna have to go to breakfast. You know, we're gonna have to do stuff. We're gonna have to make do. And then I'm going to, after that, we'll probably just have lunch. And I don't know why I'm so weird with my colors, but like green means food to me. So I'd say about between 1 and 2, or 1 to 2 would go out if we can. And again, you know, with me being sick and not sure, and maybe I should go to the doctor, but I'm not like really feeling horrible. And like I said, I don't have a fever. It's just weird. So we'll have lunch and we'll figure it out. You know, my daughter is home for a couple of days. She's coming home today. She took the week off, but she can't take the entire week off, unfortunately, because her roommates left as well. As you know, for some reason they decided, hey, we're all gonna leave the same week. And they do have 2 cats, and she doesn't want to bring, I don't want both cats in the house, because this thing that I have could also be allergies, because I am allergic to cats, unfortunately. But I love them, so I can't help it. And then the evening, I'm a big purple person. I love purple. And it all goes back to my youth and Prince, if you guys all know. So from 5 on, you know, have dinner and binge watch shows, which is usually what we do every day, every single day. My daughter, ooh, that was terrible. My 12-year-old I mentioned before, she has Asperger's, a form of autism. She has all of a sudden gotten into a horror movie kick. And when she was, for the longest time actually, she was not able to watch TV because it was sensory overload and everything scared her. The noise, well, not even noise, it's just, well, the noise from the TV, the volume, was just a bit too much for her. But recently she's just been, you know, on a kick with like, I want to watch TV, I want to watch this. And it has to do with the quarantine. And unfortunately, she's very antisocial. Well, she has no social skills. Well, she does. I mean, she adapts to her environment. However, she told me the other day, you know, I was starting to get accustomed to being social, and now with the quarantine, she's like, I've regressed. And she understands her illness, I mean, her disorder and everything. And, you know, she's just so odd and different, and I love that about her, you know. And then, but you know, she has anxiety issues, but so does my husband. And you know, it seems like all of my kids, my oldest one used to suffer from anxiety, but she dealt with it a little better, maybe because I don't have anxiety, and I'm just very like straightforward. You know, I'm Mexican, my husband's white, and I'm very, you know, Hispanic families are very like, no, you can do this, you know, whatever, get over it. And that's how I am, unfortunately. And you know, it is what it is, but she dealt with it. And my son didn't seem like he had anxiety, and then he developed it really badly this year at school, at the beginning of the school year. And then I you know, my daughter, who's studying psychology, she was like, you know what, I have a feeling he has separation anxiety, which would kind of make sense because he is really attached to me. And I mean really attached to me. He's funny that way. And so, you know, and that's what it could be. And separation anxiety is, you know, but like I said, it runs in all my husband's, you know, siblings have anxiety, some type of anxiety disorder. I feel so bad. And me, you know, like when I'm teaching, I get a little bit, like even when I film these videos, I get a little bit of like of anxiety because I'm not prepared, or I feel like I'm not prepared. And then, you know, and I'm like, okay, suck it up, let's do it. And it's just what it is. It is what it is. I need to make breakfast before they turn off the power and clean the kitchen. I'm not happy with my writing right now. All right, and then for Tuesday, because I have to wake up so early on Monday, and to me that's early because I am off for the summer. Like I've mentioned before, I am a teacher. So, you know, I usually wake up about 8. So I'm going to sleep in, you know, wake up at 8, 10, you know, and then my daughter will be gone by then. I'm so sad. I hope she comes back. She said, you know, once everybody's back to the apartment, she'll take another week off and come and spend more time with us. Breakfast and clean. And on this day, I'm going to clean even more. I am going to have to do laundry, the bathrooms. That's going to take forever. And laundry, you know, it's like, since we don't do much, it takes about an hour. I had the kids clean out their closets yesterday because they want another kitten. You know, I think they want to kill me. I know how allergic I am, and I still, come on, Mom, let's get another cat. Clean. I'll do laundry. And I will do the bathrooms. And then I will go back to red because we're going to do some more. Maybe I'll do orange for organizing. That's just different. I need to organize. That's going to take me a good couple of hours because I need to throw stuff out. My mother lives with us, and she's always lived with me. When my parents divorced, my husband and I bought the house from my parents, bought my dad out. I love my dad, by the way. So it's nothing bad. And we just kept my mom with us, and we sold our house and we bought this one. We know we brought her with us. There's no way we're gonna get rid of my mom. She's by herself. Right now, she spends time with my brother as well. She helps out with him, and that's, you know, he's in Texas. But she's a pack rat, a hoarder, kind of like my grandmother and my aunt. Her family is that way. So whenever she goes away, whether to go visit her home country or to visit my brother, we throw things out. And then she'll come back and then, you know, fill it up again, and then we'll throw it out again. So organize closets. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I may rest. And I'm hoping by this time I can walk, I can, you know, get my steps in. And I will count them. And I saw someone put a little sticker, put steps there, and I may do that. I really need to do something. Although with being sick these last few days, I've lost, I think, like 6 pounds, which I love because, although I don't love, but I love because I'm struggling right now with this menopause. And dinner again, we'll do. And I said, oh, I'll do it. But because we're doing dinner, And because we'll probably most likely my kids wake up and have late breakfast, I just have fruit in the mornings, and then I'll have one meal, especially right now because I haven't been feeling well. And if I can keep this way of eating, and I do eat healthy, or I try anyway, then you know, whatever. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that. Anyway, menopause. That's what I meant to say. Menopause. I'm going through menopause, and it's just horrible. So I, gained weight. I just need to lose. So dinner, and movies. My son has been on a Simpsons kick. So every day he wants to watch The Simpsons. He's so funny that way. And then on this day, so if you watched one of my videos on my channel, I do follow the Budget Mom, the Budget by Paycheck workbook, where we do, kind of like, it's like a Dave Ramsey kind of thing, where you allot all your money. If you want to go catch my video, it's not perfect. I do follow as much as I can, but I don't do it all the time. But I've gotten my daughter into it because she wants to be able to save, and she doesn't make much money. I think I've mentioned that before. And we still pay for her apartment right now until her lease is up, because she deserves it. She works hard and she does so much for us. On Wednesday, we do have appointments. I'm gonna use pink just for fun. I don't like being colorful. It doesn't have to match for me. If you guys like matching it, you guys can put it. And maybe I should come up with a system. I'm not used to keeping track or blocking off my schedule. I'm trying, I do lunch and stuff, in green, those, my cleaning or appointments. And maybe I should stick to that. Oops. So anything that is important. We have an 11 a.m. appointment with the dentist. And I drive all the way to downtown LA for this, so that'll take a while. And most likely my dad lives out there, so I'll probably stop by and visit him. There we go. My kids really need to see the dentist. I think this quarantine has, I don't know what it is. My kids are just funny. My son, he loves candy. So that may have, and I can't even blame my son because I love candy as well. So we always seem to have candy in the house, which is not good. Breakfast and clean. And by clean, I've said this before, I always clean the kitchen before and after. I hate leaving a messy kitchen. So this is the beginning of my week. I obviously didn't put the Wednesday because it was too big, and I will fix that. I don't know if my Thursday will fit. It's just too big. I just don't want to cover up the Friday will work. Saturday may be too big, as well as Sunday. So at least I know that, Sunday may work. And let me see here. I'm gonna try to use some of these. I do love some of the Planner Tricks stickers, pay the bills, payday. She has, clean, stuff away from the fridge, my to-do list, order stuff, and then these little, trackers. These were like imperfect ones that she included. I did use the weekend one last week. And for this week, for weekend, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit. I am just going to use this. I'm going to, just, to separate my weekend. And is there anything here I can use? There's not much that I could use here. I mean, the 4th of July, I should have used that last week. I am on my summer break. These are cute little things. My doctor's appointment. I probably should go to the doctor's because even as I'm filming this, I'm not feeling well. For, one thing I do have to do is pay the bills. I'm gonna use this one on the 10th, and usually I will put up a budget video on Friday. I will publish it, but I usually do this on my own time, away from everybody, just because I don't know. My husband is always like, well, how much can I have? How much can I have? Like, he just constantly always wants money, the kids. And it's not that we don't have it. I just feel that we should use it towards other stuff instead of frivolous things like going to Starbucks every day, dinner, and pay the bills. And I'm gonna clean the bathrooms this day. And maybe because I'm doing it on Tuesday, maybe I'll wait till Friday or Saturday morning. I know I will do laundry here in the morning. And let me spread this out a little bit just so I can see my week. All right, so I will do, whoops. And even though my kids aren't up, I do start breakfast because as soon as they smell my breakfast, they come out. And it's not really my breakfast, it's just for them because, like I said, I usually just have fruit in the morning, like a mango or pineapple, watermelon, grapes. And it's all this diet that I used to do, like, back in the 90s, called the Beverly Hills diet from the 80s, where it's just, I call it a starvation diet. It's a cleanse. But I get used to eating fruit, and that's all I crave in the morning. And then I will do the laundry. And this week is gonna look, or next week's gonna look it's very simple. I don't plan on doing anything here. Maybe we'll have lunch with my green one. Maybe I'll take the kids out to lunch just to get them out of the house because, like I said, my daughter's like, she doesn't want to get out of the house anymore. It's tough getting her out of the house. Even for vacation last week, she was struggling. I won't do laundry here, but I do want to clean the kitchen, do a little more deep clean here with the kitchen. So it'll probably take me a little longer. I do this once a month. Breakfast, deep clean kitchen. I empty out the cabinets, I wipe them all down. I steam mop the floors. My husband thinks I get a little intense, but I guess I do have some issues. I have OCD. And I don't mind. I don't need to do laundry here. This day we'll probably have a late lunch. Probably won't even have lunch because the kids will be full. No, probably have lunch here. I'll make them some sandwiches. They love BLTs. They could have BLTs every day, they would. And then we will probably dine in, have somebody bring dinner, and then watch movies, because that's my husband's, you know, Friday. Dinner. And we always do takeout on Fridays. I don't cook, really. I don't like cooking. I hate cooking, as a matter of fact. I do it because I have to, but my husband loves to cook. I bought him a Traeger for Father's Day. So he really loves to use it. So for this day, I am going to, on Saturday morning, we always go shopping for, you know, everything. However, I don't know if that's gonna work out on this day, because I'm gonna do that in pink, and we always go at 9. We tend to go to Smart and Final or Costco, because my husband wants to go, so I may have to do it on my own. Shopping. And my husband and my son are going to take off and be men, I guess. They're going to go paintballing. Well, that's the plan anyway. Whether it works out or not, I don't know, with everything closing down. But I guess they're all like pretty bundled up with face masks, so. And then my daughter and I will probably have just a nice, you know, girls' day. And I'm going to, she likes purple. I'm going to do this. Well, no, because, you know, we'll do, you know, we'll have a lunch and watch TV or whatever she wants to do, probably volleyball. Next week it's going to be hectic, because volleyball's supposed to start, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. Lunch and girl time. Whether she likes to or not, she doesn't like spending time, you know, with people. Not even with family. She doesn't let us touch her or anything. You know, the one, my daughter with Asperger's. She right now she wants a cat, so every time I try to hug her and say I love you, she's like no, and she goes stiff as a board. And I told her, well, since you don't let me love you, then you don't get it, you know, a cat. Okay, and she'll do it. And oh, on this day, what color? I'm gonna use orange for this plan with me video. I'm going to upload it. The budget, not plan with me, sorry. Budget video. Budget with me. And then on Sunday, we always sleep in. Always. And sleep in again, like 8 or 9. We don't really do much. We are very boring, and with the COVID quarantine and everything getting worse over here, it's just, but my husband and I will, you know, we either go out to breakfast if we can, or, you know, we go out, we make breakfast, and, you know, we have a little patio area outside. We'll just go out there. And hang out, just do little things. We'll probably grill and barbecue, and that will be a late lunch. My husband loves to do that for us basically every day. Now that he has a Traeger, he's always out there. Relax. And then this time, it won't be dinner time, but it will be family time. And I'm gonna put dinner/family time, because my kids are weird. they'll eat at this time, and then by this time they're like, we're hungry. And that's my week for next week. Really simple, you know, I keep it, and I'm going to fix these, but this is how my week looks and all the mess that I made, but I love it. And once again, I will leave a link for this and for any supplies that I use, which are basically midliner. I didn't even use the Stadler pens, and I don't do much. I'm more of a functional planner. I don't need to do all these things because they detract from the aesthetics, I guess. I don't know. I just love the planner as it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, if you guys have any ideas for me to use in this planner, or what you guys would like to see in the plan with me videos, please leave a comment in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be reminded of videos. I'm trying to post every week at least with the budgets. It'll be 3 times a month, maybe more, you know, if anybody has questions on them. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Bye.